Let's make some eggs. What am I doing? I'm just going to put some butter in the pan. I think that pan's too hot. What am I doing? Jason. Making some eggs. Can I do it one-handed? I've never done it one-handed. Can I do it one-handed, or am I going to make a mess? I think I'm going to make a mess, so we're not going to do that. My fingers don't work like that. My fingers don't bend like that. I would need to buy a dozen eggs and just practice at making messy eggs. Just frying up some eggs and reheat some bacon. I do prep the bacon. I cook 2 pounds up at a time. Because I don't have the patience to cook bacon each time. Need pepper. Oh my gosh, that watching the response to the murder in Minneapolis yesterday is disgusting. People cheering for his murder. What is wrong with people, man? This country is so freaking messed up. Republicans, you will never take my guns away from me. I can use my gun anywhere I want where it's legal. Republicans, oh, he had a gun. He should be killed. He had a legal gun. He should be killed. Fuck. This country is so messed up. Brainwashed. Anyway, I don't know. Hey, don't forget to hit the double tap the screen there. Bump, 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 bump. It's free. Helps us out. Helps us out more if you subscribe. All right. What am I doing? Bacon. Bacon. Plate. Can I fit all that on this little plate? Maybe. Frobisher. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, and then I called out a right-wing journalist for being a sympathizer and a MAGA sympathizer. And I used some strong language. I didn't realize he was gay. I didn't know he was gay. I called him a genital sucking sympathizer, a bootlicker. Somebody called me out. Oh, you're slurring him because he's gay. I says, no, I didn't know he's gay. He's just a damn bootlicking, genital sucking sympathizer. Oh, anyway. I don't know. I flipped it. I don't think I broke it. Linda. Yes, the ironies. Oh my God. Yeah. You can have your guns. We want to keep our guns. Don't take our guns away. Oh, he can't have a gun. No. No, he's not allowed to have a gun. So there's a big Minnesota gun club that did come out and definitely said guns are legal where they're legal. And that means if you can carry a gun and it's legal for you to carry a gun, you can carry that gun. Yeah, where's the NRA? Freaking, you know where the NRA is? They're down there in the corner under all that shit. Crickets. Fucking crickets from the NRA. He wasn't impeding law enforcement. They came over to him. Watch the video. Then the guy shoved a woman to the ground. He got in between. Now, we can't have that. We're allowed to shove people to the ground. Fuck you. They came over to them. This could be done so differently. But no, the government has said, go out there and be abusive to other citizens. Be abusive to the community. They could do this differently, but they have chosen to make this an aggressive assault on the community. So, if your police force did the stuff that these goons are doing, you would be up in arms. Up in arms if your police force was ripping people out of cars, beating people, arresting and detaining U.S. citizens, and then saying, oh, I'm sorry, we screwed up. But we won't get in trouble, so we'll just keep doing it. If this was your damn local police department, you would be fucking screaming at them doing this shit. So screw you. Jesus friggin' hell. Yeah, Sunday morning. Let's ding, ding, ding. Let's ready to rumble. All right, eggs are done. Look at those beautiful eggs. Let's get the bacon warmed up now in the same pan. Message held for review. Oh, so you still think it's okay to beat down on... You didn't answer my question, Google. You didn't answer my question. Is it okay that they've beaten and arrested and detained like 170 to 200 U.S. citizens and then said, oh, sorry, we fucked up. No, we didn't fuck up. We had fun. We beat the guy from Target and threw him out in the Walmart parking lot. Is that the country you want to be in? Where they beat up fucking citizens? Oh my God. What the fuck? Where's my tongs? Let's turn that one over that way. Can't have it both ways. Either you're allowed to do things and be a citizen and not get arrested and beaten and detained and then kicked out in a Walmart parking lot, or what? Jesus. The two guys at Target weren't breaking the law. They were working at Target. And ICE targeted them because they were brown and spoke Spanish. So fuck you. It's murder. There's no proof he pulled a gun. He got in the way of them abusing the woman they shoved to the ground. You fucking simps? What the fuck? Fuente, man, there's a fucking tool. What a piece of human shit that guy is. I'm not giving any of you my bacon or eggs. You all don't deserve it. Oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Where's my paper towel? Oh, that's hot. No, I'm not in North Korea. I can say what I want. North Korean police would be here by now. EBT breakfast. Nah, not. Anyhow, what's wrong with people surviving and getting support if they need it? You don't know everybody's situation. Oh yeah, Kanye, a fucking womanizer, a woman beater. I suppose your women support you too, right? Oh, we got all the brilliant fools out this morning. Look at these comments. No, man, I didn't see your message. Too many comments here. Let's see. Let's get rid of this tool here. He's saying stupid shit. Some stuff I'll allow, others I wouldn't. They didn't break the law. Oh, hey, Huck. How's Toronto? Where's me? Let's see Matt's other comment. I don't know. There. Lost your foot Thursday. What? You lost your foot? What? You had some surgery. I forget. Are you telling me something? No. It's too early to drink. I'm making breakfast and do some work. Aaron. I'm going to screenshot that comment, Aaron. That's awesome. Bacon and eggs. Oop, turn the heat off. Move the pan to a cooler spot. Well, it might not be too early to drink, but yeah, I'm not drinking. I don't drink in the morning. I barely drink at all. Where's the coffee? It's in the microwave. It's hiding. I put the coffee in the microwave all the time, and then I start looking for it, and I go, where's the coffee? It's in the microwave. So you have to have a wife? Is that something written in law somewhere that you have to have a wife? What about a wife with no husband? Or, I mean, a woman with no husband. Is that a problem too? It doesn't make any sense. I got lots of single friends that have never been married, male and female. Oh, we got to get rid of this trash mouth here. Wow. No. I just got rid of that nonsense. Jesus. Single is solidarity. Yeah. No longer have. Oh my gosh, Matt. I think Epstein was a double or triple agent for intelligence agencies that wanted to blackmail people. Something like that. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear this. Well, I would agree with you, Brady. You know, but you just can't grab a woman. This isn't the the Stone Age. Come here. You know, it helps if if everybody agrees on a situation. I've tried to get married. I've been offered to be married, but somehow it never joined. You know, just timing, whatever. You know, shit happens. You know. Oh, Matt, I hope you've got some support around you. Jesus, I can't even imagine, Matt. Victor. Thank you, Melissa. All right. Coffee's warmed up. Let's eat some food here. Put some more cream in there. Thank you, Victorious. I've been to Victoria, British Columbia once. For just a short minute. Avalon, you don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about me. I think my supervisor would disagree with you. Should we go ask him? Let's check in on the supervisor anyhow. Let's see what he's up to. We usually check in with him. Where's the supervisor? Oh, he's back here at the rear portal. He's at the rear portal. What's up, supervisor? Morning siesta. Look at those murder mitts. Murder mitts. We got snow. Supposed to get lots, but I don't know if we're going to. Oh, it's blowing no more now. Maybe it's picked up. Well, you want to see my messy hat hair, or do you want to see not? So I'll wear what I want. I don't tell anybody what to wear. Oh, we're getting snow. Getting snow. There were some tracks out there on the sidewalk, but they're gone. So it's blowing and drifting. I swept the front porch steps a little bit ago when I let the cat out. Apartment doesn't smell like cat crap. You don't know anything about me. Who are you? Go away. You're not worthy of being here. Yeah, this looks horrible, right? What books do you have on your shelf? Huh? What do you got? What do you got on your shelves, huh? And we even got Bullwinkle over here hanging out. Aaron. Thought I blocked this guy. You won't find that in this house. Yeah. I don't subscribe to any of that nonsense. All right, let's go in the other room. I think I got power over here so we can keep the phone running. Live streaming eats up the battery. Well, that's one thing the Catholics didn't want you to do, is read the Bible. We were never told to read the Bible. But I'm not Catholic anymore. I'm nothing. It's all nonsense. Not runny enough? I don't like them I don't like them runny. Well, maybe I do. I typically cook them like that, over crunchy and hard. All right, let's start eating something here. Maybe I'm just hangry and that's why I'm so cranky. Yeah, I didn't take Latin in grade school. It wouldn't have been bad, but, never took it. Don't forget, folks, double tap the screen. Boom, 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 boom. Give us a thumbs up. It helps. It doesn't cost you anything. It's fat-free. Subscribing helps more, but I'll take the thumbs up. Linda, yeah. Yes, I just found out ranch. Well, the biggest thing I screwed up with getting older is not saving money to get here. So when I have have money when I get here. That's my biggest screw up. Bacon and eggs. Yeah, it would be very sad to lose a leg or a foot. We're not all dealt the same cards, no matter how we've lived, genetics, we just get what we get. You're lucky to be born where you're born. You have no say in where you're born or who you're born to. You have no say in that. It's just a happenstance thing of the universe. How you show up there. Bacon, yes. Oh, green dog. Wait, is that the same green dog? That doesn't look right. I think that is the green dog. Your name didn't look right. We're getting some snow, but I don't know if it's going to be horrible. Well, we won't know until later. It's early. Maybe we'll get 6 inches. I don't know. That's what they're sort of saying. 8 inches. I don't know. At least it's dry, fluffy snow. The accident of birth. And Linda number 2 is here. Actually, this is Linda number 1. Linda number 1, and now Linda number 2. Gone on Tuesday. Yeah, ours won't be gone. Where's the other phone? Oh, it's charging. If you look at the weather for Cleveland for the next 10 days, it's all below 20 degrees for the next 10 days. It's not going anywhere. Hello, Satan. Good morning. Yes, folks, keep Matt in your thoughts. Matt is having a bad time in the hospital today. No, we got heat. ITEL. I don't know what you mean. Yes, they killed a guy yesterday who was holding his phone, who got him and a woman were kind of getting pushed back a little bit by one ICE guy, and then the ICE guy shoved the woman to the ground. Alex got in between the ICE guy and the woman, holding his phone, and then a shitload of other ICE guys came over. They beat him to the ground, and then they shot him and killed him. There's all kinds of video out there if you want to look. Oh, hello there, Alan. Alien. Yes, I just finished up actually a mushroom cheeseburger. Chicago, under 20, our highest day will be 17, yeah. Do I have to show you the pictures of him holding the phone, Frankie? Because there's plenty of evidence he was not holding the gun. He was holding the phone. No, I'm on the north coast of America. Cleveland, Ohio. Message held for review. All right, we got to hide that person. We don't allow those kind of comments. Oh, so Italian. You're a real bigot, aren't you? Bet you beat your wife, too. He's gone. Jesus. Exactly, Tina. That's exactly what happened. Overzealous, untrained thugs in face masks beat the man to the ground like they've done many times to other people. And then they freaked out. And then they freaked out. They overreacted and they killed the guy for no reason. Hello, official there. He had surgery on his leg, and he's lost part of his leg and his foot. Bad circulation issues is all he said. Oh, I never said Charlie should have been killed. You know, no. But Charlie preached hate and divisiveness. He was at work, yeah, trolling and trying to indoctrinize young kids at a university for his multi-million-dollar company and his six-figure or more salary. That's what he was doing. He's just a propaganda machine. I'm uninformed about Kirk and his message. You better put the filter back in when you make Kool-Aid next time. The amount of hatred in humanity is the biggest part of the problem. The tribalism, the hatred of others. You know, people worrying about trans people. Has a trans person ever done anything to you? Probably not. But Trump says they shouldn't exist. No one has the right to kick down on other human beings. Message held for review. We don't use those words here either, so I have to get rid of you. Oh, the shake. Oh, you scare me so much. Humans are very stupid. Oh, is that a threat, shake? Well, I hope you didn't melt Satan. But you let that person in, Green Dog. Attraction is attraction. I'm just eating breakfast and talking about stuff. Where's a napkin? Need to buy more paper towels. Nice, simple, home-cooked protein. Well, Erica is, there's a whole weird story with that one. I mean, that woman has had, her life story is weird as F. But, you know, either way, what the heck did I do? Spill some coffee? But Charlie, you know, all those. Nimnam. Who has a cat? For sure, his house doesn't smell like cats or pee. Oh, I thought I was reading it wrong at first. Oh, she's a massive grifter. She didn't share one tear for that guy. Dude, I'm getting 6-figure income now and I can travel for free. Which guy? Oh, you're still here, Matt? Which guy, Matt? Well, you know, I don't know if I would be blocking them. I don't know what I would do unless I'm there. I don't think anybody does, you know. He wasn't blocking them. He was alongside a parked car in the street. An agent came and pushed him and a woman back. Then the agent shoved the woman to the ground. He got in between the agent and the woman on the ground. And that's when a shitload of other guys came over and they started beating him. He wasn't attacking them. Message held for review. Well, we don't use that word either. Not the way you're using it, so goodbye. I said he was next to a parked car in the road. He wasn't blocking anybody. Fucking hell, Green Dog. You're gonna fucking support that shit? Go away. Come on. So that's a reason to beat someone? We're going to have to disagree on that, dude. Yes, Satan. Muha. No, are you an idiot with a mouth? Yes. What the hell? Go away. Jesus friggin' hell. They weren't even driving. The cars were parked. They were out of their vehicles. He wasn't impeding anything. Why was he carrying extra clips, Stevie? So, do you know anybody that carries a gun daily? I have lots of friends that are big NRA guys. They're professional, sharpshooters at competitions. They buy and sell weapons. They all carry guns every day. Some carry 2 guns, and they have multiple clips on them all the time. So that shows you know nothing about gun culture and what people do daily. Jesus. I know some fools that are so afraid they carry their gun in their own machine shop with their clips while they're welding. And one day the idiot almost had the damn bullets igniting in his damn vest from sparks, which just serves him right. But, he's allowed to do it. That whole incident happened so fast, Basket Guy. There wasn't a moment for him to surrender. They just started beating him. There was so much yelling and shoving and punching going on. I doubt anyone could hear anything. No, he's a big right-wing fucking NRA guy. He buys and sells weapons by the hundreds. Message held for review. Angela. I know a fair amount about guns. Stallion. And we don't allow that kind of commentary either. Stevie. Where's my other device? I think it's charging. How would they know he was armed? I don't think his gun was visible anywhere. Yeah, Sleepy Joe was in office. If Joe Biden was in office, we wouldn't have 2 people killed, and we wouldn't have, at the minimum, a couple hundred U.S. citizens' rights trampled on. But you guys all seem to think it's okay for them to, take away citizens because they're fucking lazy to do their homework and beat some of them too. You think that's all okay, right? Yes, and there's a bunch of others that have died in ICE custody. I mean, it's ridiculous. So somebody needs to be killed because they're resisting somebody? No, I don't think that's how it works. Do cops get to kill people because they're resisting? Generally, no. They arrest you. They beat you and arrest you. You see it every day on traffic stops. Oh, you're resisting. Exactly, Christo. Look at all the police that have come out and said this is fucking ridiculous. Actual police that have been trained. Wisconsin. Hello, Jason. Yeah, it's not that cold out. It's 13. It's not that cold. It was colder yesterday. We're getting snow now. So even if he was egging the vehicles on or blocking them, is that a reason to kill somebody? Not at all. Not in my book. Not with all the fucking men they had there. They could have just dragged him away. Well, Jim Rat, apparently you've never known anybody that's had to flee a horrible place. Do you know any people like that? I know people from Ukraine, from Somalia, from Central and South America. Have you ever sat and really had discussions with people why they've left? Just look at any refugee who leaves a country because of conflict or threats. You're just not going to sit there. If you're smart, you leave. You figure something out. You go to survive. Mark Johnson, hello. Javen. I was talking about the gun thing before. I know lots of gun owners. They carry their gun everywhere, to church, to McDonald's, to work, everywhere. They never take it off except for bed. So you can't fault him for that. I didn't say I know anything about Somalia. I know Somalians. There's a big difference. Joshua, breakfast, some eggs and bacon. Not all coasters are equal. Oh, right. Yeah, you get to decide that? I see. You're part of the master race. Johan, yep. See, Will. Good one. Sorry, Michael. You can flip the channel if you don't like it. Oh, yeah. It's like a former customer of mine who was a good friend for decades, sort of, you know. I tolerated him. He was a bigot, you know. He had a picture of Jesus in his house, but he would, you know, he would try to get the babysitter to take her shirt off during a party at the house. Oh, yeah. You know, when Obama was running for office the first time, he threatened everyone in his company if they come in with a bumper sticker for Obama, he's firing them. Oh my God, the guy's a complete asshole. And then he calls me the other day complaining about, some problem at his business that he wanted me to look at. But then he starts going off about how his wife left him, his second wife, his bought and paid for second wife from the Philippines, much younger, who he made sure she wasn't a virgin before she came over here. He flew to the Philippines and fixed that. And he has to brag about it. So there's so many kinds of dirt bags out there, and he's one of the biggest. Oh my God. No, I wasn't, Jim Rat. But we also weren't kicking in people's houses and beating people and doing things to U.S. citizens at the time that were, you know, should be considered illegal and criminal. It was done in a more orderly way. And that's the way it could be done. But no, these guys want to spread fear and intimidation. That's it. That's what it's all about. Exactly, Dan. Oh, this guy is such a piece of work. So now he's crying because she left him. And he flew to the Philippines to get his phone back and his credit cards, which she gave him. And she didn't erase the phone. She didn't wipe it clean. He said he found 360 text messages between him and his friend. He said his best friend, who I don't know who that is now because I'm not around him anymore. And so his friend, he says, polluted her mind about the guy I know. I kind of say good for that guy. But that guy sounds like a schmuck too, from what my friend was telling me, how he treats his wife. So these guys are just all assholes, you know? It's just all assholes, locker room assholes. Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not around him anymore. Grape. Well, you don't know where I got my nickname, so that's okay. We're going to keep fighting back, and we're going to make sure the Democrats win in the midterms. That's how we're going to deal with it. Exactly, Johan. My father fought World War II with Patton in France. He was a medic. Can't even imagine the things he saw. He never talked about the war. You know, he became a businessman, then a politician. He would be furious at what's going on now. He took a case to the Supreme Court to get voting rights, equal representation in voting rights, similar to the nonsense with the gerrymandering issues. You know, he would be furious at this fucking horror show. Odin. All right. What's the conspiracy about merging on the freeway? I drive a lot. Yeah, I'd take anybody over bigot, racist people, wouldn't you? No, because you're a bigot racist, right? Why do you think you have to kick down on other people? There's no reason for that except hatred. Vile, inbred hatred. I was not taught to hate on anybody growing up. I grew up in a diverse world. Message held for review. Oh, yeah, you just got to use, trash talk instead of, that's okay. My sources don't tell me to hate. Wolf. Message for review. Well, no beef, it was pork, and it's all gone. trying to read these comments. I don't know what NJ's talking about. Oh, I agree. Newsom has screwed up a lot. I've got a lot of friends in California. It's the state I've visited most in my life, other than Washington, D.C. I've spent thousands of miles in California. Basically lived there in L.A. for a little. Oh, I know that, Tiger. Mark. Hello. We got snow here, Mark. All right, I can thank Obama. Why? Because he was a black person? And white people can't just get along? No. No, and then you have Trump showing up saying, you can hate on people all you want. Give me a break. 100 degrees. Oh yes. Well, that's right. You got all those bad fires in Victoria. Horrible stuff. Let's see here. Snow's still coming down. Let's go. Well, definitely got a few inches. Let's see what the supervisor says about all this. Yeah, we got a better view of the snow out here, maybe. I hate the screens. They mess up being able to see what's really going on out there. Focus phone. You can see some snow falling, maybe. Yeah, it's accumulating. There's the supervisor. What's up? Say hello. Hello. Good morning. Yeah. You're not acting crazy. You're just sleeping. Look at those murder mitts. Yes. What are you doing? Psst, 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 psst. Absolutely, he's a Democrat. Yeah, I can see the snow there. At least it's dry and fluffy. It's not wet snow. snow all day. So who knows how much we'll get. Are you flipping the tail? Why are you flipping the tail? Oh, travel trailer industry is just garbage to start with. Pretty much always has been. Yeah, I like snow. It's blowing out there though. I think the wind is picking up. Snowfall's picking up a little, but it's small, fine snowflakes. They're not big, wet, heavy ones. We had that a couple times last week. Review. Oh, Neville. Neville. We can't allow that kind of commentary about the cat. Hey, we dissected worms in biology. I'll have you know. Ugh, it was awesome. Never dissected. Well, I don't know if we did frogs. I don't remember. Don't remember. That was a century ago. Where's my coffee? Wish I could play music, but I'll get throttled by YouTube. Anyway, all right. Breakfast is over for me. I'm gonna try and get going here on other stuff. What do you mean? I was back there checking out the cat. All right, you guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. The orange pumpkin says hello up there. Don't forget to check your smoke detectors, smoke alarms. I'm not blessing people that kick down on other human beings and think violence is an answer, because it's not. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, I guess. So, anyway, peace. Oh, see now. GGG. Is that all you've got? You got just horrible words to use? It just shows your intelligence level is, I don't even know what I would call it. It's not even 12th grade intelligence. Where is that? don't think so, Kelly. All right. All right. The old and slow. So, do you know people that own guns and carry guns? Okay. I have dozens of friends who own and carry guns. They carry the gun everywhere. They never take it off. Church, work, shopping, whatever. They're all worried to death about the world. Okay. And they live in nice neighborhoods, they work in decent areas, but they're scared to death of the world, so they all carry a gun 24/7. Do you condemn them for carrying a gun everywhere? Give me a break. Yeah, U.S. and Iran, I don't know. I don't know. You don't know what was in his viewpoint viewing. You don't know. Wayne from Australia. Hello. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for hanging out a little, I guess, and check your smoke alarms. So I'm not there filming your house on fire, which I'd also do. Yeah, just keep kicking down on people. That makes you popular, right? Out. We're done. Ciao.